Hello everyone, and welcome to the Fremma Language channel. I'm really happy you're here today. This channel exists for one simple reason: to help you speak English with confidence, without fear, and without feeling ashamed of making mistakes. If you've ever felt nervous, stuck, or silent when you wanted to speak English, then you are in the right place. Let me ask you something. Have you ever known exactly what you wanted to say in English, but when the moment came, you stayed quiet? Maybe your heart started beating fast, and your mind suddenly went blank, and you began to think about your grammar, your accent, or how other people might judge you. If that has happened to you, I want you to know something very important. You are not alone, and there is nothing wrong with you. In today's video, we are talking about a powerful topic that can change the way you learn and speak English. We are going to talk about how to learn English fast and how to overcome the fear of speaking English. This is not just about vocabulary or grammar. This is about confidence, mindset, and real communication. If you stay until the end of this video, you will understand why speaking English feels so difficult, how to train your brain to speak faster, and how to finally start expressing yourself without fear. Before we continue, take 1 second to support the channel. Like this video, subscribe to Fremma Language, and write a comment saying, "I will speak English with confidence." This small action helps the channel grow and helps you make a promise to yourself. Many people believe that speaking English is hard because English is difficult, but the truth is different. Speaking English feels hard because of fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding stupid, fear of being laughed at, or fear of not being good enough. Most English learners understand much more than they can speak. They can listen, read, and even think in English, but when it's time to speak, fear takes control. This fear usually comes from past experiences. Maybe someone corrected you in a bad way. Maybe a teacher embarrassed you in class. Maybe people laughed when you made a mistake. Your brain remembers that feeling and tries to protect you. So when you want to speak English, your brain tells you to stay quiet because silence feels safer. This is a natural human reaction, but it can be changed. One of the biggest problems that stops people from speaking English is the idea of perfection. Many learners believe they must speak perfect English before they open their mouth. Perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, and a perfect accent. But perfection is an illusion. Even native English speakers make mistakes every day. They forget words, change sentences in the middle, and say things that are not grammatically correct. If native speakers are not perfect, then why should you be? The real goal of English is communication, not perfection. If people understand what you are saying, then you are already successful. Mistakes mean progress. Every time you make a mistake, your brain learns something new. The people who improve the fastest are not the ones who avoid mistakes, but the ones who accept them and keep speaking. Now let's talk about learning English fast, but still cannot speak comfortably. This happens because they focus too much on rules and not enough on real language use. Your brain learns language through exposure and repetition, not through memorizing rules alone. That is why listening is so important. When you listen to English every day, your brain starts to recognize patterns. You begin to understand how sentences are formed naturally. Another reason many learners feel slow is because they study single words instead of complete expressions. Words alone, when you learn phrases, your brain does not need to build sentences from zero every time. Instead, you can speak automatically. This is how native speakers talk, and this is how you can talk too. Speaking practice is also essential, and this is where fear often appears. Many people think they need a partner or a teacher to practice speaking, but that is not true. You can start speaking English by yourself. You can describe your day, your thoughts, or your plans out loud. When you speak alone, there is no pressure, no judgment, and no fear. This is a powerful way to train your confidence. Overcoming the fear of speaking English does not happen by thinking about it. It happens through action. The first step is to lower your expectations. You do not need to speak long sentences or complex ideas. Simple English is effective English. Speaking slowly and clearly is much better than speaking fast and feeling nervous. Confidence grows through small successes. When you speak one sentence and nothing bad happens, your brain learns that speaking is safe. The next time, fear becomes smaller. Step by step, sentence by sentence, your confidence grows. This is how progress really works. Another important point is your accent. Many learners are ashamed of their accent, but an accent is not a weakness. It is proof that you speak more than one language. People all over the world speak English with different accents, and this is completely normal. Your goal is not to sound like a native speaker. Your goal is to be understood and to express yourself. The way you talk to yourself also matters. If you constantly say that your English is bad, your brain will believe it. But if you remind yourself that your English is improving, your mindset will change. Progress begins in your thoughts before it appears in your speech. A simple daily routine can make a big difference. Listening to English every day, even for a short time, helps your brain stay connected to the language. Speaking every day, even alone, trains your mouth and your confidence. Using English in real situations, like writing comments or sending voice messages, makes the language real and meaningful. When you reflect on your progress, you begin to see improvement. Remember this, learning English is not a race, it is a journey. Some days will feel easy and some days will feel difficult. Every word you speak, every mistake you make, and every moment you practice is building your future. English can open doors, it can create opportunities, help you meet new people, and change your life. But none of that happens if you stay silent. Fear will always try to stop you, but courage is choosing to speak anyway. If this video helped you, show your support by liking it, subscribing to Frema Language, and sharing it with someone who is learning English. I choose progress over fear. Your words matter, and your voice matters. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember that confidence comes after action, not before. I'll see you in the next video.